Please join me in welcoming Jorma to the stage.
All right, thank you. I'll be happy to tell a couple of our customer cases and how they are using the augmented reality technology. So basically, VividWorks is bringing visual configuration as a part of our offering. So basically, we are allowing to really see products in their real behavior. So really help to visually configure things and instantly see them in the real environments. So basically, letting the customer understand what they buy. So we are bringing technology for the retailers and producers to be part of the sales process. So basically helping them to digitalize the sales process to get access online to the customer bases. So basically we're letting to shape designs real time. So basically letting to reconstruct the objects, try different options to see how they really behave. And let's see if we can get the video up and running here. So basically the approach is so that the consumer can real time access the space, basically snap a picture of the actual environment, instantly see how the products visually fits in there. All happens to be in the real size instantly when they are there, so that's part of the process. You can see and try different configuration options. Basically, if a sectional product, totally build it up from the different components and elements. The key point that you can conveniently, instantly see everything happening in the solution. And it's a part of the purchase experience. So basically, once you're happy, you are able to connect to the back office solutions to place the orders. Basically, it can be any object. Currently, we're working very much in the furniture industry and housing industry directions, but basically all applies in the different purposes. So helping to understand and how to buy the things. All right. So today we are serving global customers. There are about 120 customers globally using the solutions in various industries. Most of them are looking also now into AR technology. We have been actually quite long into AR technology, launching it already 2009 with the market-based approach. It's been gradually growing to the different applications, like adding the markerless so that you can instantly see things, adding the SLAM, live AR capabilities, and today we are demonstrating here also like a live AR mixed things with the virtual reality head-mount display settings. So all this comes as an experience for the customers to really understand the product. Our customer base is in the 3 different categories. So these are B2B type of customers where the tool is used as a part of the salesperson's own tool set to meet the customer, to discuss with customer and to see the things. Most of the cases traditionally are in the B2B2C, so there are showrooms or consumer can access the solution, but most of the time it's part of the salesperson's total control, let's say, with the situation. And now we are moving clearly to the B2B2C where the consumer is actually using the solution. So I will show one of those cases, how they are progressing. But basically, if we look those things, so how we see the, let's say, app loads and app usage happening. So the B2B, it's typically the high curve when you launch the solution, and then it's gradually expanded to the solution, to the different users. There is the steady daily usage here, so traditionally on the working hours and during the weekdays. When we move more to the B2B2C, where the consumers can also access, we actually see different behaviors there. So there are, for example, this is out from one of our customers, quite a large retailer saying, and they are actually marketing heavily in January. So we always see the high peaks on that time, both in the downloads of the apps, but also like a usage, volume usage of the application. And there are like a certain variation during the year. but steady load also here, and we clearly see that the campaigns are boosting up the usage and bringing solution for the consumers. With this customer, it's actually about 100,000 downloads of the solution, and there are 2,000 daily users having really the tools in use. Also, let's say the latest approach that start to happen is when you connect it partly to e-commerce applications, and here this is like a very first months that we have seen the traffic coming up here after the launch, and things are moving nicely up there, and there is a lot of attention happening and a lot of interest on the consumer side. But here consumer directly use the solution, and it's spreading pretty interesting way now. Let's say how it is used, so we see it clearly that the evenings are the peak times. Also weekends are the peak times on this B2C and direct consumer applications. So it clearly adds the sales opportunities for the producers and retailers, so they can reach the customer when the shops are closed or even weekends. So behavior of the consumers are clearly moving to the online experiences. So AR brings really powerful way to meet the customer and to present your products for the customers. Let's take two examples what we have seen in the market now. So one is the clearly in the B2B side. So we have a kind of big player in the B2B side where salesperson totally visits the customer places. So it's a Lindström, this is the big company having a multinational sales forces in the multiple countries, and they actually have changed the sales process so that now when customers is visited, they use the AR solution at the spot. So basically they can directly communicate and discuss with customer and see all the various options on their product line. So basically all combinations are available. There is no visual imagination needed, so you exactly see how it goes and how it fits for the actual environment. So this live design opportunity gives enormous advantage for those salesperson because they can really communicate and find the solution once they visit the customer side. So it's a really quicker time to the contract for those guys there. So basically, they have a practical solution where they can see and try all the different material options, several hundreds of them, several shapes, dynamically scale the product, simply place it in the environment and place the orders right after that. So this is a great way to see how the B2B business can also benefit on the AR solutions. Our other let's say, mostly used segment is to B2B2C, where there is both showrooms and online apps connected together. So salesperson have access to the solution at the sales room level, and when customer visits, it's possibility to discuss with customer and see, but at the same time, the consumer more and more has been experienced the product before they come to showroom, so they are downloading the app to see and try things real time in their own real environment. So we have about 20, 30 of this type of customers. There are a couple of those big ones that are using solution global basis. So basically, having sales forces into multiple different countries and having the AR capability helps to really discuss and visualize the product with the customer, or customer can really access the inventory before they go to the showrooms. Then the latest, let's say, very interesting trend is happening with this online commerce. So basically, it's a Berlin-based design your home company that just took our solution to boost their new sales concept. So basically, they are e-commerce provider for the European level, and having multiple countries and different countries in their portfolio. So basically, they don't have any physical shops, so they are only having the online shops. So using the AR technology, they are able to really communicate with the customer directly, having all the different variation available for those online visitors. They have been boosting the visibility with the different campaigns, really successful way. So a lot of Facebook activities around that, and that has been driven a lot of new customers for them, and helping them to expand their new brand. Basically, they let the customer to visualize and to get inspired. Very simple way. Really see how it fits in your own environment. You can understand exactly how it looks there. With the approach to have a visual configuration, it also allows you to make those changes and make that decision based on the actual result. So it's an inspiration tool, but it's also sales tool, and AR brings totally new way to communicate with customers. You don't have to trust only the picture or try to imagine how they fit, but you can actually real time try all multiple options, really see how it fits into your own needs. So we see a lot of progress in how the consumers are using and experience the thing. And well, we were first time in Augmented World Expo about 6 years ago, and it's been a lot of different things happening during that time. So now we see that really the big audience is getting high attention with the AR technology and starting to understand how to utilize that. At the same time, retailers and producers are really taking it up and running. So we are extremely happy to see this progress and more companies around this field. And Design Your Home is one of those companies who are really utilizing the AR technology. So you can have actually YouTube to see how they experience the situation and how they have been using this AR technology. So please have a time and visit the YouTube to see what Michael is explaining about the experience. That's basically all. Thank you for attention.